Someone's gonna eat dog food. It's our main event tonight.
Excuse me, what? That's an interesting main event you got there. Remember when it used to be like, it's the WWE Championship match in the main event. It's going to be a slobber knocker. It was John Cena. Now they're fighting for basically dog food, and they called it Super SmackDown, even though it's basically the same show that we got last week, with extra dog food, which is probably just a nice squeezed schnitzel. What's worse is that Michael Cole was so proud of that, he said it like 50 times during the show. Thumbnail time.
Someone is going to be fed dog food.
Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Greatness of SmackDown. Today, we're serving dog food. Keep in mind, throughout this video, I want you to remember that it was called Super SmackDown because the main event had dog food. Awesome, just amazing stuff. This episode was bad, my man. In a way, I'm kinda happy I can make fun of it. But you know, I kinda, after watching Monday Night Raw, that show with Drew McIntyre, Edge, Randy Orton, rated RKO, just priceless stuff, watching this was just unbearable. Oh man, was it bad. But let's start from the beginning of the show. The show kicks off with the big dog. Get it? Dog food. The big dog. It's all about doggies. Speaking of doggy, what about Mandy and Otis? And he talked about how he whooped some ass at WWE Royal Rumble. The Usos joined Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns is not happy that he lost the Royal Rumble match. But he's going to make it alright by kicking Baron Corbin's arse tonight on SmackDown. We got King Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode. And that was a weird promo, you know. Roman Reigns basically said that Baron Corbin is obsessed with dog food, it's his fetish. And since it's your fetish, what about the loser eats dog food match? Yes. Baron Corbin accepts the challenge. Yeah. What a prize. I know it has just as much as prestige as most of the titles in the WWE, but oh man. And by calling it Super SmackDown, what was super about that show? How was this show any different? It was worse, of course, but how was this show any different to every other SmackDown? Like, at all? Did we get a surprise? Did we get a return? Did we get a cool stipulation title match? Yes, we got a title match, but that happens like a lot of times. Like 40% of the shows have some kind of a title match or something. It wasn't special at all. It wasn't even in the main event. The only stipulation was eating dog food. They spent so much money on dog food, they called the show Super. Oh man. Then we got the number one contenders fatal 4-way tag team match. Heavy Machinery versus The Revival versus The Miz and John Morrison versus Lucha House Party. Who could possibly win that match? Certainly not the people who are the only ones who got the entrance. Nah, it cannot be John Morrison and The Miz. People who got the entrance, the only ones who got to make an entrance. Nah, it cannot be these two. Not at all. I don't buy it. I really don't buy it. Anyway, the match was good. That was the only good thing about tonight's show. This match right here. First of all, like I've said, it was a very entertaining match. Fast. Even though I don't like these kind of matches where you have to tag, even if it's not your partner, you get the point. But I also like the fact that John Morrison and The Miz won the match. I'm still hyped for John Morrison's return. I hope they're gonna win the tag team titles. So they won the match. They're going to face the New Day for the tag team titles. Let's hope they're gonna win it, because that's the only thing right now that would get me excited about the WWE tag team division. Oh, and by the way, people, did I forgot to mention that loser eats dog food in the main event? You gotta keep on watching. Gotta watch this review till the end of the video. Backstage, Otis wants to smash. Can you just make the guy smash already? It's been dragging for way too long. Look at this handsome man. This guy needs to smash. He wants a date with Mandy on Friday. Mandy cannot, but she can do that next Friday. So my man gets to smash. Finally. Otis, look at Otis. Brad Pitt looks. No, but honestly, that's a weird storyline. Like, his gimmick is Festus, I guess. What is his gimmick? Just a weirdo, I guess. It's not about his looks, it's about his character. but he gets to smash, and that's great. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, this show was so bad, people. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. We got Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. This was longer than expected because most of their matches ended under 2 minutes, but this was longer, people. But of course, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross won the match and became the #1 contenders for the women's tag team titles. The only time I care about women's tag team titles was when we got that Elimination Chamber match. And that was possibly the first match, I guess, the first women's tag team titles match. That was a great match. I remember really enjoying it. But after that, they just completely destroyed the titles with the Iconics, and now it's... I simply do not care. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys feel the same way. I don't mind that these championships exist. They probably should, let's be honest. It's just that they're not really using them correctly. We got the WWE Intercontinental title match. Braun Strowman versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh yeah, every Braun Strowman match is bad, like we all know that. It's not like terrible, but it's pretty bad. Let's admit it's pretty bad. So I didn't really care about the match, and I was almost sure that, Sami Zayn and Cesaro are going to interfere so the title will not change hands. So what's the point of watching anyway? All of these superstars are boring at the moment, like seriously bad, very bad. What have they done to Shinsuke Nakamura, man? It's embarrassing. Anyway, so we got the match. Sami Zayn removes the turnbuckle, but, Shinsuke Nakamura got hit by it. To it, I guess. That's the right way to say it. So people, Braun Strowman ends up winning the match. Yes, Braun Strowman is our new Intercontinental Champion. Finally, they decided to... Well, too late. Yeah, it's too late, honestly. I don't care. Maybe a title change was needed. Now, if that happened a year and a half ago, I would say Braun Strowman is going to build that championship. Braun Strowman, a main eventer holding a mid-card title, is going to help the championship. No, not anymore. This man is so buried, so back then it would feel like they're doing it because they want to build the championship. Now it feels like, okay, Strowman is ruined. Give them a title. Nobody cares about the title anyway. But now it's interesting who's gonna take that championship from Braun Strowman. I really don't think that it was a right idea. I feel like it should have been Sheamus. Honestly, a return to make it a bit more interesting. And yeah, whatever. Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and Shinsuke Nakamura are angry. Elias interrupts, and then he interrupts again. You get the point. It was actually not that funny. I don't understand what was the point. Sami Zayn got angry. He told Cesaro to attack Elias. We got Elias versus Cesaro. I don't even remember seeing that match. Was it actually even a match? Okay, I don't remember what happened right here. Okay, maybe it wasn't even a match, but Elias basically stood tall. This show was really bad, people. Then we got Sheamus versus Shorty G. This rivalry is still on. Unfortunately, we're still getting it. What a way to ruin Sheamus. What a way to make Shorty G already boring and predictable. Wasn't a bad match. Hard to care. Sheamus ends up winning with a pretty nasty looking bro kick, which is probably a good thing. I don't know, maybe the rivalry is over. I would hope so. Shorty G's rivalries are going to be short man versus a large man. Yeah, creative, right? Every rivalry right now. So basically, we're getting the same rivalry all the time. Short man versus a tall man. Because you see, tall man feels superior because he's taller. Bayley says, "Damn, I'm good." She's glad she defeated your role model, Lacey Evans. She gets interrupted by Naomi, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's a fresh rivalry. I want to see it. What's up with the helmet though? Anyway, and she basically warned Bayley that she is going to take the women's championship, but Bayley attacked her. Didn't go as planned because Naomi stood tall. It doesn't necessarily seem like we're going to get a one-on-one match, but possibly an elimination chamber match because it seems like she gave her a challenge, but it almost felt like we're gonna get more women challenging Bayley. Either way, pretty good. Fresh, interesting, Disappointed that Lacey Evans didn't win the title, but she will win eventually, like that's for sure. And we got our main event, people, about the dog food. And this match has the dog food, a lot of dog food in this match. The loser eats dog food, and that's what they eat, dog food. Roman Reigns and the Usos versus King Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode. Yeah, we got the match. I didn't care. I didn't even watch the match, to be quite honest with you. I barely watched it. Like, what am I going to miss? Another match that I've seen 50 times before? Yeah, sorry, I'm good. We got the match. Roman Reigns and the Usos end up winning, and we got a bunch of dog food. A bunch of dog food, which is probably just some crap with tomatoes. I'm not quite sure. Like, it looked disgusting once it got on their body. It doesn't look that bad, you know. It looks bad, but not that bad. So he ends up eating it, I guess, and we got the thumbnail for my video, which I appreciate. Thank you, Roman. Yeah, loser ate dog food, and that is our main event. I know that SmackDown should not be competing with Raw, maybe, you know, because it's the same company, but maybe they should. Maybe they should, you know, after you have Edge, Randy Orton closing the show, you're giving us this? How is it the same company? I don't even know. How is this? Who thought that it's a great idea? You called it Super, people. You called it Super SmackDown. You had a logo of SmackDown, you called it Super. What was super about it? Man, that was bad. Whoa, wow, what a bad episode. I'm gonna give it 2.5 out of 10. One of the worst episodes I've ever seen. Basically, everything we've seen before, but it's called Super, and it has a lot of dog food. Oh yeah, brother. Thank you for watching the video, and as always, the great one. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.